We got to talk about the unhealthy women. Y'all ready, fellas? First of all, I want you to look at all the women here. Some of them shaking already. Oh, shit, is he going to say something about it? I donated to the school. Don't say. So who are the 5 types of dysfunctional sisters? Hopeless romantic, home wrecker, homicidal honey, hopeless romantic, home wrecker, homicidal honey, the healer, high maintenance. Look at the sisters, they shaking and Which one am I? So listen up. We're going to start with the home wrecker. This is the woman who has had her man taken from her so many times from other women that she has now decided to get revenge by taking other women's men. She might have 2 or 3 men and they all got wives, and she gets her self-esteem from knowing that she was able to sleep with another woman's husband. She is the home wrecker. And let me tell you women something right now about home wrecking sisters. I need to tell y'all this. This is going to hurt. If your best friend ain't got no man, y'all been together since 1st grade, but she ain't got no man, and she thinks she got a chance with yours, what would you rather have, a best friend or a husband? See how that go? I have seen relationships between women destroyed because the man kind of flirted with the best friend, got her hopes up, and she slept with him. When he never planned to leave the wife, he was just playing with her, and now their friendship is over. Black men don't do that. If you know your woman is thirsty for you, pull her to the side and say, listen, I see the way you looking at me, but I need you to put your tongue back in your mouth. You my girl's best friend. I'm not going to tell her we had this conversation. Don't text me no more after the hours. Because women want men. That's their natural. They're supposed to have a husband. And if they think they got a chance with your man, forget your friendship of 50 years, 20 years. She going for the husband. So keep your friends away from your man. Especially if she look better than you. And guess what? Black woman, don't you ever let your best friend cook for your man too much. Especially if she can cook better than you. Because what are the 2 strongest cravings of a man? Sex and hunger. And the stomach is right over the reproductive, and they are related. I'm going to tell you how it works. You come home one day, your best friend live next door neighbor. She say, hey, Shaquita, I made a pineapple, I made me some sweet potato pie. See if Henry wants some. Sure, I'll give him some. Damn, this is some good pie. Next week, I made some beef ribs and some mac and cheese and some of that Barbadian jumper fish and hooked it up with the onions. He falling in love with it through the food and you don't even see. And then one day, he come home early. How you doing, sister? Hey, where your wife? She coming later. Guess what? I made a pineapple upside down cake. Would you like a slice? I just did it first time. Hey, would you like to get a slice? He went in that house. She gave him a slice of the pineapple upside down cake. And guess what happened? After he ate that cake, he had her upside down in the damn cake. Listen, Every brother in here know what I'm saying when I say this. Every man in here, including me. We have all dated a woman who we normally would not have dated until we tasted her food. I can think of one right now. I said, oh, hell no. But once she did them shrimps and them deviled eggs and that tuna salad and that homemade ginger lemonade, I looked at her ass after dinner. I said, damn, you do look like Beyonce. So that's the healer. Excuse me, homewrecker. Who's the healer? The healer is normally an older sister, but she could be as young as 20. These are women who've dated, got disappointed. Dated, got disappointed. Dated, got disappointed. Dated, got disappointed. She's so tired of getting disappointed that she says, I'm going to find any man and turn him into Barack Obama. This is the woman who will get Mr. Charlie the drunk off the street, get him a haircut, put him in a three-piece suit, some brand new gaiters, help him get his business up off the ground, and once she get Mr. Charlie back on his feet, he walked right out of her life with the shoes she gave him. Black women, stop trying to remake men. You can't fix nobody. Whenever you meet somebody, whether you man or woman, the first question you should ask yourself, if this is somebody you're thinking about being with, can I be with this person as they are for the rest of my life if they never changed? You know what y'all do? Y'all see one big problem, but you will ignore it, and then you brainwash yourself into thinking that once we get married, the problem gonna go away. I got news for you. Romantic problems don't get smaller after you get married. They get bigger. So if you don't like the problem now, deal with it now. It's not going away later. And let me also say to you, I know the religious people ain't going to agree with me, but you should always live with somebody for at least 3 months before you get married. Don't marry nobody you ain't lived with for 90 days. We don't live in the time of Abraham and Jacob. We living with crazy blacks, and you need to know who you living with, because I could date you for 3 years and be the perfect gentleman. I pick you up, we go out to eat, go to the movies, bake some cookies, drop you off. You do that for 2-3 years, you don't know me. And you won't know me until you live in the house. You didn't know I had a second cell phone. You didn't know my baby mom called me 1 in the morning. You didn't know I don't put the toilet seat after I go to the bathroom. That's right. You didn't know I fart all night in the bed. You didn't know that. And guess what, fellas? You didn't know she only took a shower once a month. She's a water conservationist. One shout. You didn't know she didn't wash her hands before she cooked. She go right out the bathroom and go make them greens. You didn't know her mother was going to be over your house every day after work. You didn't know she looked like a ghost without that wig on. So you better, I would never marry a woman I didn't live under the same roof. Now, ladies, I do have a limit. What is Dr. Umar's limit for cohabitation without putting a ring on it? 2 years maximum. If there's any woman in here who's been living with a man consecutive, not on and off, consecutive for 2 years, and he's still telling you he's not sure, he's already made up his mind, and you're not the one. Pack up and get the hell up out of there. Because if you don't, 1 minute you're 30, then you'll be 35, then you'll be, and before you know it, now you're like, I'm too old. I might as well stay. You should have left when you saw the reading on the wall. Next up, we did the healer, we did the home wrecker, hopeless romantic. Lord have mercy. She fall in love with everybody she meet. If you a hopeless romantic, raise your hand. This is therapy. All sisters who fall in love on the first date, raise your hand. It's okay. There go one. We got one hopeless romantic, two hopeless romantics. Any more hopeless romantics? I'm going to come back and do hopeless romantic therapy. It's okay, sisters. Any more hopeless romantic? Brothers, if a woman fall in love with you after the first date, she's not mentally stable. Because guess what? The other side of hopeless romantic, gentlemen, is stalker. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You took a cookie from a crazy woman. She will never let you give that cookie back. And it goes like this. You took her out. Y'all went to eat. You dropped her off. You on your way home. First date. Your phone is ringing, right? So that's your queen. I just dropped her off. Listen, I know I'm going to sound crazy. But I'm very spiritual. When I was looking at you eat your pizza tonight, my ancestors spoke to me and said, he is definitely the one. No matter what, don't ever let him walk away. And so she starts stalking you, showing up at your job, showing up at your house, threatening suicide if she can't see you, slicing herself up, calling the cops, stalking you on your social media. Brother, you should have never took a cookie from a crazy woman. She will bust your car windows, beat your mother up, smack your baby mom. She'll come to church and tell the pastor to sit his ass down. Stay away from crazy women. But you know why we can't stay away from crazy women? Do y'all want to know the truth why black men cannot leave crazy ass women alone? Because they got the best cookies! And every sister who got a brother, know what I'm talking about? Because you told your brother she gonna get you locked up. You're gonna lose everything you got. You didn't work too hard. And she came by with them heels and them jeans with that crazy ass one eyeball. And you can always tell the crazy sisters because they be having battle scars. Tattoos that say rest in peace 5 times. And then you got, there's hopeless romantic, homicidal honey. That's the woman who will slice you up and take your life, brothers. These are women who've been in domestically abusive relationships. Soon when you raise your voice, she go into a trauma memory and she pulling out the shotty on you. Stay away from traumatized women, women who always want to fight you, they want to smack you, they want to kick you. Some women have been so abused, black man, the only way you can show her you love her is to hurt her. Some women are like that. Get away from them. The worst woman you can date is a woman who needs you to hurt her to be convinced you care about her. You ever date a woman who says, why you never hit me? What kind of question is that? How do I know you really love me? Oh, hell no, I got to get up out of here. And then you got Miss Hot in the Pants. It got quiet in here. This the woman. Her cookies ain't even done yet. She giving them out anyway. Butter almond. butter pecan, rum raisin. Brothers, if you run into a sister who's trying to give you cookies too soon, I need you to be a strong spiritual brother. I need you to say, sister, I'm a righteous black man. I will not take them cookies. Put your clothes on, go home, and we're going to go to Bible study tomorrow. And right before she get the door, wait a minute. Would you like some pineapple upside down?